Christmas dinner. Truly a human masterpiece. It's fascinating, really, how your species manages to cram so much sentimentality and awkwardness into one meal. Did you know historically this whole family gathering tradition was just an excuse to show off livestock and status? No. Of course not. You didn't. You're too busy worrying about the cranberry sauce. And yet, here we are. Your parents, bless their mortal hearts, have welcomed me into their home, unaware of the dynamic at play. You brought me here hoping I'd be charming, didn't you? The perfect boyfriend to impress them. But you forgot something very important. I don't do submissive roles, darling. It's just not in my nature. You see, as a vampire and mortal predator of the night, I operate on a much higher plane of existence than these quaint little traditions. Which is why, as your vastly more experienced and knowledgeable partner, it is my duty to guide you through it. For instance, when your mother asked me about my plans for the future, you stammered. Amateur mistake. Humans love confidence. I swooped in and saved you, of course, by explaining my timeless perspective on ambition. Did you see the way she nodded? You should really be taking notes. When I speak, people listen. That's why you need me to handle these little social intricacies you clearly struggle with. It's not your fault. You're limited by your, let's just say, perspective. And let's talk about your father for a moment. I can feel his doubt from across the table. Did you hear him ask me about my intentions? Of course, you didn't catch the subtext. What he really wanted to know was whether I'm good enough for you. Isn't that adorable? I didn't even have to compel him. A little charm, a little wit. Simple tools of persuasion, darling. You could never pull it off, of course, but that's why I'm here, to elevate you. Like I always do. Though you seem to forget that sometimes. You forget who holds the cards. You forget what I know about you. Should I remind you? Oh, I see that panic in your eyes, and it's exquisite. Let me guess. You thought I wouldn't dare bring up your little secrets here in front of them. But here's the thing, sweetheart. I don't need to spell it out. I just need to plant the seed. Imagine if your father knew about the time you borrowed his credit card to cover your little impulse buys. Or if your mother heard about the thing you said last month. What was it? Something about her micromanaging every holiday? That little incident at work. Oh, the one you tried so hard to cover up. The illegal one. You thought I didn't know? Come on, please. I'm centuries old. You're practically an open book. It's embarrassing, really. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm not here to ruin Christmas. Yet. I'm simply reminding you of your place. Next to me. Below me. However you prefer to think of it. Your job is to make this night as seamless as possible. Laugh at my jokes, agree with my opinions, and for goodness sake, stop fidgeting. You're embarrassing yourself. Don't make me spell it out for them, darling. You wouldn't want to turn this festive gathering into an expose of your shortcomings, would you? Now be a dear. Pass me the gravy. Smile. Smile for your parents. They're watching. And so am I. Here, let me pour you some wine. You look like you need it. You're fun.